Hey there, and welcome to Miss English AI. I'm Paul, and today I have something special for you. In this episode, we are going to learn and practice English through a story. Don't worry, this is not the full book. This is a short, simple, summarized version made especially for English learners. The story is called Treasure Island. My friend and colleague Richard will tell the story slowly and clearly so you can relax and enjoy listening. First, you will hear the story in simple English. Later, we will practice useful vocabulary and shadowing together. You can pause, repeat, or write things down. So take a deep breath and get ready. This is Treasure Island for English learners. A long time ago, in a quiet village by the sea, there was a small inn called the Admiral Benbow. A young boy named Jim Hawkins lived there with his parents. Life was simple and peaceful. Only a few travelers stayed at the inn, and nothing exciting ever happened. But one day, everything changed. An old sailor came to the inn. He looked rough and strong, with a deep scar on his face. He didn't talk much and always looked nervous. Every morning, he walked up a hill and looked out at the sea with a telescope, as if he was watching for someone. He drank a lot of rum and sang scary pirate songs. His name was Billy Bones. Billy asked Jim to keep an eye out for a sailor with one leg and paid him a silver coin every month. Jim didn't understand why Billy was so afraid. One day, a blind man named Pew came to the inn. He gave Billy something called the black spot, a sign of danger among pirates. Billy turned pale, collapsed, and died from fear. After his death, Jim and his mother opened Billy's box. Inside, they found money from many countries and a treasure map. It was the map of Captain Flint's hidden treasure. Jim took the map to Dr. Livesey and Squire Trelawney. Together, they planned a sea voyage to find the treasure. They hired a strong ship called the Hispaniola and a strict but honest captain named Captain Smollett. Jim joined the crew as a cabin boy. He was excited and proud. On the ship was a cook named Long John Silver. He had one leg and walked with a crutch, but he was smart, friendly, and full of stories. He even had a parrot that shouted, "Pieces of 8!" At first, everyone liked Silver, but one day, Jim overheard a terrible secret. While hiding in a barrel, he heard Silver talking. Jim learned that Silver and many crew members were pirates. They planned to take over the ship after finding the treasure. Jim was scared, but he told the captain and the honest men. They prepared themselves carefully. After many days, the ship arrived at Treasure Island. It was green, wild, and quiet. Jim walked into the forest and met a strange man named Ben Gunn. Ben had been left alone on the island for years. He told Jim a secret. He had already found Captain Flint's treasure and hidden it safely. He promised to help if they took him home. Soon, fighting began between the pirates and the honest men. The pirates attacked, but the good men defended themselves. Jim did something very brave. He took a small boat, returned to the ship, and took control of it. The pirates were slowly defeated. When the pirates finally went to dig for treasure, they found nothing. They didn't know Ben Gunn had already moved it. In the end, the good men won. They found the treasure and carried it back to the ship. Long John Silver disappeared one night with a small bag of gold and was never seen again. Jim returned home rich, but changed. He had learned about courage, danger, and trust. He was no longer a child. He had grown up. Now it's time to learn some useful vocabulary from today's story. Words like by the sea, in, rough, scar, nervous, keep an eye out, pale, collapse, adventure, and voyage help you understand stories better and speak more naturally. Listen, repeat, and shadow my voice. This is how your English improves step by step. You did a great job today. Keep listening, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. I'm Paul, and this is Miss English AI. See you in the next episode. Bye for now.